and welcome to Grace Tutorial. In this video lecture, I will be explaining you about the story behind Belgium and Sri Lanka. But before the commencement of this session, I would request you that if you are the new viewer, then I urge you to go to the first part of this chapter so that it will be very easier for you to understand. Because in first part, here I have explained the various parts, the various terms related to the chapter. And if you do understand these terms, then I am very sure that this part 2 also will be very much easy for you to understand. Well, let me begin this session with a country that is Belgium. Well, the Belgium is basically a small country in Europe, which is smaller in area than that of the state of the Haryana. Well, it has the borders such as France, Germany, Netherlands and Luxembourg. So what are the borders that it has? It has the borders such as France, Germany, Netherlands and Luxembourg. Well, if we talk about the population of the Belgium, it has the population of about 1 crore. It has the population of about 1 crore, that is the half of the population of the Haryana. Well, now let me tell you the ethnic composition of the Belgium. In Belgium, there are Belgians. Well, so the 59% of the Belgians live in the Flemish region and they speak Dutch language. And the 40% of the Belgians live in the Wallonia region and they speak French language. Remaining 1% of the Belgians speak German language. That is all the ethnic composition of the Belgium. But if we talk about the ethnic composition of the Brussels, which is the capital city of the Belgium, it is something different. That is the 80% people speak French language and remaining 20% people speak Dutch language. Well, the French-speaking people, the minority of the French-speaking people was relatively rich and powerful, and that was resented by the Dutch-speaking people who got the benefits of the economic development and education much later, and that led to the tensions between the French-speaking as well as the Dutch-speaking community during 1950s and 1960s. But you see, the Brussels basically presented a special problems. What happened? In the capital city of the Belgium, that is in Brussels, that the Dutch-speaking community consisted a majority in the country while a minority in its capital. So that is the problem. Let us compare this situation to another country, that is Sri Lanka. Well, Sri Lanka is basically an island nation which is a few kilometers away from the southern coast of Tamil Nadu. Well, if you look at the population of the Sri Lanka, it has the total population of about 2 crore, which is the same as the population of the state Haryana. If we talk about the diverse population, the Sri Lanka has diverse population. It has the various people and it has the various groups as well. So the major social groups are the Sinhala-speakers, who are 74%, and the Tamil speakers, who are 18%. Among the Tamils, there are 2 subgroups. One, the Sri Lankan Tamils, who are the natives of Sri Lanka. And number 2, the Indian Tamils. So who are called the Indian Tamils? Those are the Tamils whose forefathers came from India as the plantation workers during the colonial period. They are regarded as the Indian Tamils. That means the Sri Lanka has the diverse population, Sinhala speakers 74% and the Tamil speakers 18%. Among the Tamils, there are two subgroups, that is Sri Lankan and Indian Tamils. So Sri Lankan Tamils are the natives of the Sri Lanka, and Indian Tamils are those Tamils whose forefathers came from India as the plantation workers during the colonial period. Well, if you look at this, the Sinhala-speakers are Buddhists. Most of the Sinhala-speakers are the Buddhists, while the Tamil speakers are Hindus or the Muslims. And there are 7% of the Christians who are both Tamil as well as Sinhala. This is the ethnic composition of the Sri Lanka, which is the island nation. Just imagine what could happen in the situation of both these countries. In Belgium, the Dutch-speaking people could take the advantage of its numeric majority and force its will on the French-speaking as well as the German people. And that led to a tension, that led to the conflict between these various communities. And what happened in Sri Lanka? In Sri Lanka, the Sinhalas, that means the Sinhalese, they could enjoy a very big majority and forces its will on the entire country. That is all about the Sri Lanka. Just imagine what could happen in this situation so that it would be very easy for you to understand. Well, the majoritarianism in Sri Lanka will be explained in the next part of this chapter. So I request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the next update notification. Thank you very much for watching.